What is going on, folks? It's your boy Luke here, RM All-Star 100 here to drop a bomb on you. Today, we are digging into the subtle clues LEGO has been leaving us since 2001, hinting to their eventual release of the coveted 501st Battle Pack next year in 2020. I have spent countless hours and many a sleepless nights putting together the pieces of this grand puzzle. And it's all thanks to this. No, not this. But this. Yes, that is right. This micro-scale model of the Tantive IV was the missing link tying everything together. Now let's start at the beginning. Going back to 2001, the first UCS Tantive IV, the largest model of the ship, was released. Or was it? No, set 10019 was titled the Rebel Blockade Runner. It retailed for $200 US, included 1,747 pieces and 0 minifigures. Now, remember that piece count, 1747. We'll come back to that. The pieces are very important in all of this. The following year, in 2002, we saw the release of set 10030, the first UCS Imperial Star Destroyer, retailing for a whopping $300 US. It included 3,096 pieces and once again 0 minifigures. Except what they did include was this. Yes, another Tantive IV, tying this set into our narrative. 7 years later, in 2009, they continued the series with this, set 10198. Simply titled Tantive IV, a set that was part of their 10th anniversary LEGO Star Wars line. It retailed for $150 US, included 1,408 pieces and 5 minifigures. Now this is a very important milestone, as for the first time we see minifigures released with the Tantive IV. And those were a Rebel Trooper, Captain Antilles, Princess Leia Organa, C-3PO, and finally R2-D2. Minifigures. Another key element to this grand puzzle. In 2013, LEGO took it down a size with the release of set 75011, the Tantive IV and Alderaan. Part of the 4th and final series of the LEGO Star Wars Planet series line, it was a European exclusive release. It retailed for €12, included 102 pieces and 1 minifigure, that being another classic Rebel Trooper. Now, this European exclusive showed to all of us that LEGO was really up to something big. Now let's fast forward to today. In 2019, as part of the May the 4th promotion, we got set 75244. Once again, titled Tantive IV, this beautiful hunk of plastic retails for $200 US, includes 1,768 pieces and 6 minifigures. All the ones from before, but this time with the added bonus of Mr. Bail Organa. And all of this leads up to today. On September 18th, 2019, LEGO releases their newest UCS set. Set 75252, the UCS Imperial Star Destroyer. It retails for an unholy $700, and with a controversial 4,784 pieces, and including just 2 minifigures. Being 2 very detailed, but still kinda lame Imperial officers. As I pointed out, the key to all this lies in this little guy right here. The last piece of the puzzle, the final link in the chain connecting all of this to our 501st Battle Pack. You see, folks, here is where it all comes together. I have been picking up the breadcrumb trail LEGO has been leaving us for the past 18 years, and condensed it all into one timeline of an interconnected series of events and releases. The first thing we need to establish is the timing. When should we expect to see the release of this set? And that's exactly what I've done. Now, remember when I said the piece counts were important? Well, this is where it comes together. You see, let's take a look at the numbers. The Tantive IV, as we noticed, has seen 6 significant appearances over the last 18 years. Now, if you look at the most recent release of the ship in 2019, it includes 1,768 pieces. Now, as we noted, since set 10019 is titled the Rebel Blockade Runner and not actually Tantive IV, we should subtract its piece count, 1747, by the amount of the newest rendition. And with that, we are left with 21. Now we'll set that 21 aside for now. Now taking another look at the timeline, if you multiply the 6 appearances times the 18 years, we get 108. Another important number, 108. 108, you may know, is exactly 6 more than 102. which is the exact number of pieces in the Tantive IV and Alderaan set, released in 2013, exactly 6 years ago. Now let's look at the name, Tantive IV, Tantive IV, made up of the Roman numerals 1 and 5, which add up to, you guessed it, 6. Now if we take these 6s and multiply by one another, 6 times 6 times 6, we get 216. Now you remember that 21? So taking a step back, if we multiply our piece difference, 21, by the number of appearances, 6 times 18, which is again 108, we get 2,268. What is 2,268 minus 216? 2,052. Ooh, we were so close. Until you consider the facts. Now LEGO was testing us, teasing us, if you will. We have to look deeper, look closer, not just into the builds, but into the minifigures.
In the 6 significant adaptations of the ship, we've received 14 minifigures in total from 4 sets. In 2019, we have seen 2 releases of the Tantive IV, one in set 75244 and the other in set 75252. Now this is an obvious sign to multiply our 14 minifigures by 2 for the 2 sets released this year, and with that, we get 28. But that's not all. We have to consider that minifigures were released in 4 of the adaptations. Another obvious sign to add those 4 to our 28, and we get 32. Now the only thing left to do is get rid of the 32.
And what is 2052 minus 32? That's right. 2020. We have a winner. Undeniable proof that LEGO is releasing something big in 2020. But how do we prove what that big release is? Well, I'll show you. You see, who is the number 1 person associated with the Tantive IV? That's right, Princess Leia Organa of Alderaan herself, who happens to be the biological daughter, not of Bail Organa, but of Natalie Portman, Padme Amidala of Naboo, also known as Senator Amidala, whose unique minifigure appears in set 9515, The Malevolence, from the Clone Wars TV show. Now, who else is included in the set? None other than General Grievous. And what is General Grievous's defining characteristic? That's right, his 4 arms. Who else has 4 arms, you may ask? Jedi General Pong Krill, who famously appeared in set 75004, the Z-95 Headhunter. And who else appeared in this set? The key to all this, a 501st Clone Trooper. If that itself isn't enough proof, keep listening. All these sets we just talked about are based on the Clone Wars TV show. And when is the Clone Wars TV show revealed to have its final season? That's right, 2020. LEGO 501st Battle Pack confirmed for 2020. And well, folks, that just about does it. Undeniable evidence that LEGO will, in fact, release a 501st Battle Pack in 2020. It's obvious. The evidence is conclusive. The numbers don't lie. I have cracked the code, connected all the dots, and proven once and for all what we all hope to be true. Thank you. Have a good day. And if I'm wrong, I'll buy y'all Dominoes or something. That's just how confident I am. Peace.